Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel where sometimes she goes and sometimes she doesn't. That's just the way she goes. Hey guys, this video is going to be a little bit different. Stepping into the world of Valheim and how you're supposed to play the first week. This specific video is based on day 1, what you're going to need to build, and how you're going to survive night 1 leading into day 2. If you think I've missed anything in this video that you would do on day 1, make sure you go down in the comments and let me know. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you think I've earned it with this video, scroll on down and hit that subscribe button. It'll really help out the channel. Enough of me talking, let's get right to the video. Before we jump in, we're just going to go over a few quick tips that I think you should know. First of all, we're going to look at the grass and vegetation. It's very thick, it's hard to see any of the starting materials. And if you go into your settings, graphics, turn your vegetation quality right to low. As soon as you press OK, all that thick grass disappears, and those stones, branches, and mushrooms in the early game that you're looking for in the ground become a lot easier to see. And I never actually ended up ever using this, but you can Spartan kick.
This is Sparta!
Alright guys, I'm going to let you know right off the start of this game, you can upgrade your attributes. Day 1, it only takes a couple of steps to upgrade your sneak, your jump, your run. I suggest you start right off the bat, start sneaking around. Every time you upgrade an attribute or pick anything up, you'll be prompted in the top left corner. It will tell you exactly what you've done, as well as any new items that you've never seen before. It will prompt you, letting you know that you've picked up a new item and maybe give you a couple crafting blueprints. In day 1, we're looking for stone and wood. On PC, if you press your tab button, it will open up your whole inventory slot. We're going to have a quick look at your crafting station. Day 1, you're going to be needing all of these items. I usually start with the stone axe. Once you have the stone axe, you can cut down large trees, gather wood, and make the other items fairly easily. Like I said, we're looking for stone and wood. You can punch these little trees in day 1 or pick up branches off the ground. Again, hit tab. Once you have the materials, you can craft all of the other items. When you do craft an item, it goes straight into your next available inventory slot. The top 8 inventory slots are hotkeys. You can equip the items when you press those numbers. The rest of your inventory is just basic inventory. And on the right side, you have your backpack weight starting at 300 pounds and your defense with a starting 1 defense.
I hope you like pain.
After you've crafted your stone axe and you start cutting down larger trees, you need to watch out. They'll kill you. That's the way she goes.
My death comes without apology.
It does take a little while to chop down the trees with the stone axe.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
When you cut down these large trees, it's worth the time spent, because after you cut them in half, each half gives you 10 wood, so you can fill a stack of 50 pretty quick. Alright guys, day 1 in Valheim. Once we have our initial items crafted, we can build our crafting table. Our crafting table opens up a wide variety of cool stuff that we can build, including our initial house that we get to sleep in on night 1. When building your house, there's a few things that you need to go to sleep, starting with the 4 walls. and the fireplace. Keeping in mind that your fireplace needs a chimney. Your chimney needs to be at least 2 or 3 walls high, or the smoke will put it out, and the chimney needs to have a roof so that the smoke can escape. If you put your cooking station right on the end of the fire, you can actually put 2 cooking stations on one fire and cook 4 meat at once. Adding to the list of things you're going to need for your house, obviously a roof. You need to use the roof tiles, as if you end up trying to make it fancy and put floor down for a flat roof, they deteriorate when it rains and they'll break. The smoke does kill you, so you need a chimney, but that chimney needs a roof, because if it rains, your fire is going to go out. And lastly, you're going to need your bed. Your bed needs to be by your fireplace, and you need to be under a roof and 4 walls. Every time you set up a bed, it creates a spawn point, and then you can just go to sleep and start your next day. If you decide you want to change it up a little bit, you can destroy any part of your house, pick up the materials, rebuild, expand, or if there's something that you wanted to add for night 1, you can absolutely destroy your building, pick up the materials, and reuse them. Keeping in mind that you may get a little off track on day 1, if you come across these buildings, you can set up your crafting table and just rebuild these things. Throw a roof on it, a floor, a fire, chimney, and there's your first night. It doesn't need to be fancy. It's only night 1. We're going to get into finding your permanent home in day 2.